Welcome, welcome, everybody. I am going live from the house today outside. It's a beautiful day, and I thought, what a better place to tap than to be outdoors. You can hear the birds singing. Um, I've been went to the movies earlier today. Hey, Mike. And honest to God, like this actually slipped my mind a little bit, and my spirit squad was like, "You got to go live today." So I was right smack dab in the middle of a DoorDash. Hey, Mike. And I was like, crap, I did promise to go live today. And since it's a beautiful sunset, here in Bristol, Tennessee, and the birds are literally screaming out here. Thank you. Thank you. My biggest fan, Mike, in the house. Hey, hey. If you can tap that heart, the like a bunch of times, that would really do me a huge favor. And if you've got anybody you want to share this with, go ahead. But yeah, that will get me out in the algorithm. If you like what you see, start tapping the heart as many times as you can, and that'll help assist out, right? But it hit me today. There's a lot of people that I don't know about you guys, but I've dealt with a lot of disappointment today in this week, right? So I'm tired of dealing with disappointment, and I'm tired of holding that energy. So we're going to be doing some tapping, but we're going to target specifically past disappointed relationships. That's a heavy topic this week for me, because it seems like a cycle that I will attract people that, have they got addiction issues, or they, or sorry, I'm not allowed to say certain words on TikTok, my bad, but they've got issues, right? That they deal with. So it hit me, we can be outdoors, we can get grounded, right? I got my feet on the ground, I've got the birds just singing away in the background here in Bristol, Tennessee. It's a beautiful sunset, and we're going to tap. Hey, hey, Mary Jane, it's nice to see you. I don't know about you guys, but this week's energy, even though it's a very pretty day out today, the energy is very heavy. And I don't like that. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like that melancholy, sadness feel that I'm getting today. And it's been a gorgeous day. And I'm like, I'm not going to let that steal what's left of this gorgeous day, right? Um, Hey, no, I know she's busy. I know she's busy. This will be available on the replay too, on YouTube. So, or, on the tube of you. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong words and they keep flagging me. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. But without further ado, we're going to target disappointment. We're going to target like relationships in general. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be family relationships. It could be just disappointment with family dynamics. It could be, hey, Miss Callie, it's nice to see you. It could be any kind of relationship disappointment. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be any relationship dynamic. But that's what's really hitting my heart today, to tap and release that disappointment, rejection, and that sadness. I don't know what this energy is, but I'm tired of feeling it, and it's a gorgeous day. Let's get tapping, right? So let's wake up our crown chakra, right? And we are right near the Bristol Motor Speedway, so you're going to hear all kinds of race car confirmations. I know your mom's like hears race cars all the time. They're crazy about them down here. So they got a racetrack down the road, and everybody likes to show off their mufflers or whatever they call those. I'm not a race car fan personally, but I've been to a couple. But yeah, if you could just hit the heart. If you like what you see, make sure you're just hit the heart for me a couple times. Share this out, because there may be more than one person that needs to release some relationship trauma. Now, that could be family relationship trauma, that could be romantic relationship trauma, but I'm tired of feeling this energy today, and I know I'm not the only one having a gorgeous sunny day and just feeling really like sad. I'm tired of feeling that. So I'm going to release that, because I wonder if that's not me feeling multiple people and myself at the same time, right? All right, so we're going to wake up our crown, start tapping. Now, the way we do it, we release the trauma first, We're going to go from the top of her head to the sole of her feet, and we're just tapping. We're doing this. We're waking up our meridian points or chakra points, and we're just tapping. Now, eventually, your body's going to start to feel tingly. Now, if you like what you see, make sure you're sharing the live, invite more friends, and hit the heart for me. You can do me a favor and get us out in the algorithm. But there may be more than one person needs to hear this today. So you're going to wake up your meridian points, right? From the top of your head to the sole of your feet. You always want to move down, kind of like in a circle, right? Then once you've released the trauma, then you go back in and you do your affirmations, right? Because if you do it backwards, a lot of people just do the affirmation, and they don't release the trauma, and they're manifesting stuff that, may not necessarily be like a permanent thing. They may get the manifestation for money or whatever they're trying to manifest, but then they'll have a bill they've got to pay. They'll run into those scenarios. Or, the man of their dreams walks in the door and, he's got 3 baby mamas and he's going through a divorce. You know what I mean? So yeah, you see weird stuff like that happen when you don't release those traumas. You attract that negative vibration because you're still vibrating that in your body, right? All those things get trapped in your chakras and you vibrate. And I'm wearing Miss Mary Jane's jewelry. She be making these jewelries, y'all. Get your jewelry from Miss Mary Jane, and it's on Miss Callie's website. They be coming through serving the people. This thing, it took a beat down. I got 1 charm left on it. So somebody's sending me evil. I don't know who's sending me to Evil Eye, but this bracelet done took a beat down. I got 1 charm left on it, Jesus. But it's actually been one of my favorites. It's my birthstone, actually. So that one's, my favorite, and I've got those on. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of compliments on these earrings and my bracelets that you've made, and my little charms, my little phone charms right here. I got it. I don't know if it's long enough for the camera to clock it, but everybody's been noticing that at the gym. So I've been telling them, you've been making that, and no, that's funny. I'm just like, this thing took a beat down. The anklet broke. So like I had it 2 days. I had it on 2 days and it snapped. I'm like, who is hating me that hard this week? This one's the Archangel necklace. This one's the Archangel Metatron, and that's what they call sacred geometry, right? And I think Michael's got one, Gabriel's got one. You can get one for whatever archangel you resonate with. I just thought, I'm really into Enoch, and they say, the legend is, he ascended to heaven. He didn't actually transition through death like a lot of, like the story goes. He just ascended. He didn't like go through that transition, and he became the Archangel Metatron, which is super cool, and I got chills on that. So this one, the minute I seen it, I'm like, that is the grooviest looking snowflake looking thing. I like it, and I've had a lot of people clock it. I went to the movies and saw Sinners, right? I got to see that movie today. It's fire. I had free movie tickets. They had a power outage the last movie I saw, and I got free tickets, so decided to take my brother from another mother out to the movies for his birthday, and we saw Sinners, and it was really good. And I found myself having to explain the folklore in the movie. It was pretty funny. Like, honey, I want those muscles. He got some serious muscles. I want somebody that looked that good. That if there was any confusion, like I know I've seen that video a couple of times, there was any confusion what we want when we say we want muscles, it's that. That's what we want. Go watch that movie. That's what every woman wants right there. All the muscles and the ammo and all of that. That's what every woman on the planet Earth wants right there. That if there was any confusion about what a woman wants, that's it. And they had all kinds of, spiritual topics in the movie, and that's my jam, and it was just good. They had good music, and honestly, I think my dad would really enjoy watching that movie because he's really into the blues. He plays the blues. Right. So we're actually waking up our meridian points, our chakras right now. And we're getting ready to release some trauma, like relationship trauma, whether that's family or whether that's like romantic. I'm tired of feeling this heavy energy, and I'm wondering if I'm not the only one feeling that. So I'm just taking a minute to wake up my chakras, and we're getting ready to release it. And then we're going to invite in the manifestation, right? We'll spend a minute on our chest here. And then you're just going to do this all the way down your body, head to toe, right? So you've got a point here on your third eye, under your eyeball, under your nose, under your chin. All along here is meridian points, and you'll notice your lymphatic system matches too. If you look at a physiology chart, your back of your neck, down your arms, your chest, the whole area, not just the 2 dots. I see people doing this. You got this whole chakra right here. Start tapping, right? Do the belly flop, right? You got a whole chakra right there too. Now, some people may want to, like when they get to their tailbone, they may feel more comfortable tapping their back versus their front, depending on what gear you've got, right? I ran into that one yesterday. Like if you're a dude, you may feel more comfortable tapping your back near your tailbone for your root chakra. So there's that alternative. It's okay to tap your back chakras if, you don't feel comfortable tapping the front there. So, but here we go. I release all disappointment, sadness, and frustration in past relationships. I release all disappointment, sadness, and frustration in past relationships. Third eye, wake up your third eye. I release all disappointment, sadness, and frustration from past relationships. Those energy cords are severed and returned back to the universe where they belong. I release all sadness, depression, anxiety, and disappointment from past relationships. I return it to the universe where it belongs, along with all those negative energy cords. Right? Tap on the eye, tap your temple. I release all negative energy cords, disappointments, frustration, sadness, depression related to past relationships. Now, this could be family, this could be romantic, doesn't matter. We're releasing that today because I'm tired of feeling glooming and dooming. I don't know about y'all, but it's a beautiful day. The birds are singing, and I'm tired of the gloom and doom, y'all. Let's release it. Make sure if you like what you see, you're hitting the hitting the like button, and you're, hitting the heart and sharing this. Somebody may need to see this today, right? I do have a replay available on my Linktree. You go to my Linktree and, follow me on my other platforms, and there's a replay available on the Tubing of the U, right? I've got a talking code because they keep flagging this thing. So we code talking today. If you know, you know, right? Under the nose. I release all disappointment, frustration, sadness, depression, anger. I'm hearing anger, somebody angry. Anger related to past relationships. All those negative energy cords are severed and returned back to the universe where they belong. Man, I felt that one. Yeah, you might feel angry. I know I felt angry. The only time they talk to you is when they need you for something, right? I know y'all felt that. I felt that today. I release all disappointment, anger, frustration, sadness, depression, negative energy cords related to relationships from my past. I release it back to the universe now where it belongs. Underneath here, right? Start with the back of your neck and work your way from back to front on your neck. The back of your neck is an entry point for negativity, right? Confirmation. honey, we at the Bristol Motor Speedway are right down the road from it, so y'all gonna hear some serious engine revving and some Hemis, and not just take that as spirit confirmation, right? I mean, what's the random chance of that hitting right when I said that, right? If you know, you know, right? The birds are also singing, it's a beautiful day. Let's release some trauma. Thank you for everybody hitting like. Thank you for everybody that shared. I appreciate that, guys. You don't even know how much I appreciate that. Because there may be somebody getting us out in the algorithm. Maybe somebody needs to hear this today. I know I'm tired of glooming and dooming and not being able to enjoy the birds and things, right? I release all depression, sadness, anger, frustration, and negative energy cords related to past relationship trauma. I release it to the universe now where it belongs. Thank you, Spirit Team. Tapping her shoulders. Feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. Start tapping that, right? I release all negativity, negative energy cords, disappointment, sadness, frustration, anger, and depression related to past relationships. I release those cords back to the universe now where they belong. And I thank you, Spirit Team, for your help. Okay, all that. Now we're going to do our heart chakra. We're going to tap on this one a hot minute because that's where you hold the most trauma with those is in your heart, right? So we're going to tap on this one a hot minute. I release all anger, sadness, frustration, depression, disappointment, and negative energy cords related to past relationship trauma. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. Thank you, Spirit Team. Man, I felt that. Now, we're going to get under the arm here, and we're going to do both arms. So it doesn't matter which arm you get, right? But you're going to feel it right here. So if you got gear, just move it out of the way, right? I release all negative energy cords with depression, anger, sadness, frustration, disappointment related to past relationship trauma. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. And I find that one a challenge because if you've been doing any kind of lifting with your hands, that one kind of hurts a little bit. But now you've got a lymphatic system. So you'll notice the chakra meridian points actually match your lymphatic system, right? So we're releasing the trauma emotionally, but it's also releasing toxins from your body. So you want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Hey, Ryan, it's nice to see you, buddy. We're releasing relationship trauma, bro. You hit it right. You hit it right on the target, right? We're tapping our meridian points and we're releasing that trauma because I'm tired of having beautiful days and feeling gloom and doom. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. I'm tired, Jesus. He can have it back. All of it. I release all depression, anger, disappointment, sadness, frustration, and negative energy cords related to past relationship trauma. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. Hey, Miss Christy, welcome, welcome. We're doing some energy tapping. We're tapping from the top of our head to the sole of our feet. We're doing this on all of our meridian chakra points to release past relationship trauma. So if you're just joining, welcome. We are out here in the yard. Our birds are singing. It's a beautiful afternoon, and we're releasing that relationship trauma. We are at our solar plexus. I'm doing this to my solar plexus. And as I tap, I'm releasing that trauma from my mind, body, spirit, and you'll start to feel a little tingly feeling in your body, right? That's the energy chakras waking up, right? You're waking them up, and your intent, you're setting your intent, is to release the trauma, right? So I release all depression, anger, sadness, frustration, and negative energy cords draining my energy from all past relationships. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. So I'm tapping. You can see me tapping here. And we've been saying that phrase all the way down our body. Each chakra, you're going to say that phrase over and over. That's called, it's a Reiki healing technique, right? Actually therapists use it too, is a specific name for it, but I can't remember right now. It's like EF something tapping, but they do it in therapy too. Now I'm working my way down my legs. I'm at the top of my thighs, and I'm doing this to the top of my thighs, right? You're going to work your way all the way down to your feet. I release all depression, anger, sadness, disappointment, frustration, and negative energy cords related to past relationships. I release them now back to the universe where they belong. Thank you, Spirit Team. I'm getting my calf muscles, the bottom of my legs right now. I'm tapping that. Wherever you feel led to tap, that's where you tap, right? This is an intuitive exercise, right? I release all negativity, negative energy cords, depression, anger, sadness, melancholy, anger related to past relationship trauma. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. Right now, we've said that phrase from the top of our head to the sole of our feet. Now, here's where the manifestation comes in, because we all want love of some kind, right? So we're going to hit all the targets. It's not just romantic love. Who wants just one type of love, right? You've got agape love. You got the loyalty of your animals, right? They got unconditional love, right? So you want to have all kinds of love and blessings in your life, right? So we're going to do a blanket statement, but it covers a lot of ground, right? I want you to really feel it with your whole chest, right? We're not just saying this to say it. We are putting that intent out to the universe, and we're putting that intent out to the universe, and your spirit squad's going to work on it. Even when you can't see them working, they're working behind the scenes to get that for you, right? So we're going to phrase this a specific way. We're going to phrase it as if we already have it, right? That's been a change up, and I've changed my verbiage on that recently per, spirit squad prompting, right? We're going to phrase it as if we've already got love of all kinds and blessings and peace and money and all that, right? So you'll notice the verbiage is slightly different, but we're going to start from the top of our head, work our way down to the sole of our feet, and we're going to call those blessings in, right? We're going to receive them as if they're already here. Let me change my verbiage. I'm working on it, y'all. It's a work in progress, but I know I'm tired of glooming and dooming on a beautiful day. I don't know about y'all, but it's working my nerve, that heavy energy. All right, so we've released the trauma. Now we're going to bring in the blessing. I am loved in all ways. I am accepted. I am healthy, wealthy, wise, and I am at peace. Thank you, Spirit Team. Third eye, right? Now we may change the verbiage slightly depending on which chakra we're tapping. Because I don't know about y'all, but somebody definitely been trying to block third eye sight. So we're going to release that too. I am loved in every way. I am accepted. I am worthy to be loved and accepted. I am intuitive and vibrating at my maximum frequency. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healed. I am at peace. And I am content. Thank you, Spirit Team. Y'all should be feeling that when I felt. Feeling tingly. Now, if you like what you see, thank you for everybody that shared the live. Thank you for everybody that's hitting like. and, following and doing all that fun stuff. Now this replay will be available. If you go to my link tree, you'll see other options to follow me on other platforms. Make sure you're following those and you'll get the replay. On the tubing of the U, right, I've got a talking code because they flag it every time I say the real word, right? So if you know, we code talking today. So go to my link tree, look at all the platforms, and make sure you're following me there too, right? Because you'll get this on replay if you missed it. Thank you. I am loved. I am accepted. I am worthy to be loved and accepted. I am blessed. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am at peace. I am blessed and highly favored, and I am content. Thank you, Spirit Team. Confirmation. Anytime you hear that with animals, that's a confirmation. They're going to be quiet right up until now. That one hit, right? Under the nose. I am loved. I am accepted. I am blessed. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am blessed and highly favored. I'm worthy of these things, because you got to feel worthy for this to work, right? You can't be feeling weird about it, right? You are worthy. You are worthy, and you are meant to be here, right? You are not a disappointment. You are not a mistake, and you are worthy to be blessed. We are at peace and we are content. Thank you, Spirit Team. And the chin. I am loved in all ways. I am accepted. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am worthy to receive these things, and I am worthy of these things. I am blessed and highly favored, and I am at peace. Thank you, Spirit Team. All right, now hit the back of the neck. You're going to work your way forward from the back of the neck forward. I am loved in all ways. I am accepted. I am blessed and highly favored. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am worthy of these things, and I am at peace and content. Thank you, Spirit Team. Right. Tap your shoulders. I am loved in every way. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am worthy of these things. I am blessed and highly favored, and I am worthy to be blessed and highly favored. I am at peace and content. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. We receive it. More, please. Thank you. Right? Heart chakra, that's a big one. We've been releasing stuff from our heart chakra. I am loved in all ways. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am worthy to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, and I deserve it. Tell yourself that. I deserve it until it sinks in. You're going to tap till it sinks in when you're doing this by yourself, right? Till you feel that click intuitively, right? You want to feel that shift. You're bringing it, you're going to say it as if it's already here, right? I am blessed and highly favored. I am worthy to be blessed and highly favored. I am at peace and I am content. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. Thank you. More, please. We're not going to limit what our Spirit Squad can do. More, please. You are blessed and highly favored, and you are worthy to be blessed and highly favored. And tell yourself that in the mirror. Do this in front of a mirror. It gets really weird when you do it in front of a mirror. I like it. It's a little different. You do in the mirror mojo, right? It works, right? We're going to do our solar plexus. So we're doing this. We're going down each chakra, and you release the trauma first. For people that are just joining, welcome, Hair by Stacia. Welcome. If you just joined, the replay will be available on my link tree. You can go and make sure you're following me on the tubing of the U, because I've got to say it backwards because they flag the video every time I say it the right way. You can go in there and watch the replay if you subscribe and do all that fun jazz. If you like what you see, make sure you're hitting the heart. And thank you for everybody that shared the live, right? We're winding it down here. I am loved. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am blessed and highly favored. I am worthy of these things. And I am at peace and content. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. Thank you. All right, we're going to hit under armpits. Now we're going to do each armpit, so it doesn't matter which one you're tapping on. If you got gear, just kind of move it out of the way. I am loved in all ways. I am healthy. I am wealthy. And I am wise. And I'm working my way down this way. You got meridian points. You've got pressure points there. You've got lymph nodes there too. There's all kinds of biology happening here. We're releasing toxins in our body too, right? So make sure you're drinking plenty of water after you do this. I am blessed and highly favored. I am at peace and I am content. And I am worthy of these things. Thank you, Spirit Team. Other side. I am loved in all ways. I am healthy. I am wealthy. And I am wise. I am blessed and highly favored. And I am worthy to be blessed and highly favored. I am at peace and I am content. And that's every time you hear that motorcycle revving on the road, that's confirmation from your Spirit Squad. This is working. This is good. You got a Harley on. Dude on a Harley, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Right? Now we're working our way down our thigh muscles towards the bottom of our legs. And you want to do this head to toe, right? So you can't see it all on camera, but you know what I'm doing. I'm doing this to the top of my legs. I am loved in every way. I am healthy. I am wealthy. And I am wise. I am blessed and highly favored. And I am worthy to be blessed and highly favored. I am not a mistake. I am accepted. And I am at peace. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. More, please. Thank you. All right, we're going to our calf muscles. We're doing this to the bottom of our calves. I'm loved in every way. I'm accepted. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am blessed and highly favored. I am worthy of these things. I am not a mistake. I am meant to be here. I am at peace, and I am content. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. Right? All right, well, let me go check my phone really quick, and we may do some more. So we got about 10 minutes. Let me check that again. All right, so we got about 15 minutes left of daylight, right? So I'm gonna, tap for another 15 minutes. If you just joined, welcome. If you missed the tapping so far, the replay will be available. Go to my link tree and hit subscribe on all the platforms, especially the tubing of the U, right? I've got to say it backwards because they filter everything now. I don't want to flag the video. And you can watch the replay, right? Because we've been releasing relationship trauma, and then we've been receiving blessings. So when you do tapping, you tap from the top of your head to the sole of your feet, and then you're going to hit your meridian chakra points all over your body. It's an intuitive exercise, wherever you feel led to tap. But you want to hit your main chakra points all the way down your body. And then you're going to receive the blessing afterwards. So if you don't release that trauma before you try to manifest, then it may not come in the way you want it to, right? For example, you'll manifest money and it'll come. Money will come, but then you'll have an expense and you don't get to keep it, right? So that's a common example. You've got a blockage or something that needs to be released, right? So I'm tired of having beautiful days with the birds singing and sunny days and just feeling this weird melancholy sadness. And I don't know if everybody's been feeling that, but I'm like, I'm tired of glooming and dooming today. So I'm going to release this because there may be like an energy cord from past relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be from family too, because family can really mess with your mental, right? So we've released, trauma, we've released those negative energy cords, and we've received, health, wealth, wisdom, right? Let's release, actually, no, let's receive success, right? Let's tap on our money a little bit, right? Let's kind of hit that one kind of hard, right? Because we've released a lot of traumas, but we may, let's go ahead and work on our success, right? We got about 7 more minutes. Let's bring it in. Let's bring that airplane in, right? Everybody could use a little extra cash flow, right? Let's start tapping. And we're going to do this a little different. We're going to, release negative. I'm going to release it and bring it in at the same time because we're in a time crunch right now because I've got more DoorDashes to do, right? There it is. Yeah. Now, I'd love to do a class on this. If it shows enough interest, if I post the flyer, if it shows enough interest, then we will do the in-depth version of this, and we can actually do a class. So I may post the flyer of that, and y'all get the word out. I'll give it like a month for that to generate, people that are interested in learning this stuff in a deeper level, and we could do a class on YouTube or a class on, my Zoom or something, right? So that's just some thoughts. All right. I release all money blockages, keeping me from my highest successful vibration flow. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. And I receive success and positive money flow in every area of my life. I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am wise. I receive it, I believe it, and thank you, Spirit Team. More, please. Third eye. I release all negative energy blockages, keeping me from my highest vibration and keeping my highest money flow potential from coming in. I release it now, all the negative money blockages back to the universe where they belong. And I speak, I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am wise, and I am worthy of these things. I am worthy to not struggle. You're worthy to not have to struggle every week. Money's a tool, but you don't got to struggle, right? You don't got to struggle. Call it in. I release all blockages, keeping my positive money, maximum money flow. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. And I speak, I am vibrating at my maximum, highest money magnet frequency. I am worthy to be blessed. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise, and I'm worthy of these things. Thank you, Spirit Team, and more, please. Right? I release all negative money blockages, keeping me from my highest money magnet vibration. I release them now back to the universe where they belong, and I receive and declare that I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. Right? You're going to start feeling a shift in your body. If you're not vibrating, you're going to start feeling an energy shift. As you just declared, I am vibrating at my highest frequency. So don't be alarmed if you feel a little dizzy or whatever, right? Because that's you shifting. I am healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm wise and vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I'm worthy of these things. Thank you, Spirit Team, and more, please. Under the chin. I release all negative money blocks, keeping me from my highest money magnet frequency. I release them now back to the universe where they belong, and I declare that I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise, I'm worthy of these things, and I'm vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. Thank you, Spirit Team, and more, please. All right. Back of the neck all the way to the front. All these are pressure point, meridian points. You want to release those blockages on your money, right? I release all blockages that's keeping me from my maximum money magnet frequency. I release them now back to the universe where they belong, and I declare that I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, and I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I am worthy to be blessed, and I am worthy to be at my maximum money magnet frequency. I'm worthy. I've earned it. Tell yourself that I've earned it. Right? You've been through some struggles, you've earned it. I release all negative blockages, keeping me from my maximum money magnet frequency. I release them now back to the universe where they belong. I declare that I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am wise. I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. And I am worthy of these things, and I deserve these things. Thank you, Spirit Team, and more, please. Don't forget to thank you, Spirit Squad. Heart chakra. This one's important. This one's connected to your money, so you want to really feel this with your whole chest on your heart chakra, right? I release all negative blockages, keeping me from achieving my maximum money magnet frequency. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs, and I declare that I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise, and I'm vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I'm worthy to these things, and I am blessed, and I am worthy to be blessed. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. Thank you. Oh, confirmation. The birds are like, yeah, we got you, girl. Yeah. I'm surprised we don't got an army of them over here right now, because I'd be feeding them out here and they'd be like, food time when they see me. I release. We're at our solar plexus chakra. We're doing this. We're waking it up. We're releasing those traumas off our money. I release all negative blockages on my money flow, keeping me from vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs, and I receive and declare that I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, and I'm wise. Use it wisely, right? Because it don't make no sense to get it if you're going to blow it, right? I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. You don't want to die at a minute. You don't want to cross over the minute that you get your paycheck, right? So I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, because you want that bread, and I'm wise. I use it wisely to continue to generate it, right? So you want all three of them. You don't just want one. FYI on that. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm worthy to be blessed, and I've earned it. I'm worthy to be blessed, and I've earned it. Right? You've been through some struggles. Tell yourself that I'm worthy to be blessed, and I've earned it. If your spirit squad thinks that you hesitate in there, they won't bring it in. So you've got to start getting in front of a mirror. I highly recommend doing this in front of a mirror and just telling yourself every day, I'm worth it. I'm worthy. I love you. Whatever you got to do to change that mindset, to start bringing this stuff in, guys. Thank you, Spirit Team. And more, please. I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. Thank you. And more, please. I felt that one. Head change. All right, we're doing it. We're bringing in the airplane, right? This is the last one. Last two, we're doing the tapping on the top of our thighs, and we're working our way down to our feet. We're going to ground. I'm sitting here in the yard, which is, grounding. It's very healing out here. You see the mountains behind me, right? I release all blockages on my money flow, keeping me from vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I release it now back to the universe where it belongs, and I declare that I am healthy, because you want to be healthy to spend it, right? You don't want to cross over the minute you hit the lottery, right? Like the song, you don't want to do that. I'm wealthy. Bring on the rain. I'm wealthy. I'm worthy of that. And I'm wise. I spend it wisely. I spend it wisely. I'm wise. I'm not going to blow it. You've given me a mission, and I need funds to do that. I'm wise. Spend it wisely, right? I'm worthy to be blessed. If you don't feel worthy, your spirit team's not going to bring it in like you want it, right? You want you to feel worthy to be blessed. You could also do this to the top of your thighs, by the way, if the tapping doesn't work hard enough. Sometimes you got to do that. I declare that I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. I deserve it. I'm worth it. Thank you, Spirit Team, and more, please. All right, last one. We're doing our calf muscles. I release. Say it with your whole chest. I release all blockages keeping me from my maximum money flow and my maximum money magnet frequency. All those blockages, I release it now back to the universe where it belongs. All those blockages on your money, I release it there, back to the universe where it belongs. I declare that I am healthy, I'm wealthy, and I'm wise, right? Because you don't want to cross over the minute you win the lottery, right? So I'm healthy, right? If you know, you know. I'm wealthy, let's bring in the bread, and I'm wise. You spend it wisely. You want to reassure your spirit team you're going to spend it wisely. And I am worthy of those things, right? Because if you don't feel worthy, they're not going to bring it in the way you want it, right? They're going to have you work on that first, right? So I recommend getting in front of a mirror and tell yourself every day, I am worthy. I love you. That one's hard sometimes for me. right? You want to love yourself, but you got to declare it over yourself. It works really well in front of a mirror. Mirror mojo works. It's powerful. Say Psalms 23 in front of a mirror without blinking. That's a hot tip. I declare that I am vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency. Hey, Miss Callie, it's nice to see you on here. We're actually just about ready to end the playing. Now, if you want me to stay on a little longer and keep tapping, I can. But it's getting dark out here. But it's good to see you here. Now, you can watch the replay on the Tubing of the U, right? I've got to say it backwards now because they flag it every time you say the word. If you missed it and you want to watch the replay, you can go to my link tree, and the past episodes from last week's and the week before that is on the Tubing of the U, along with this one will be there soon in a couple of hours. And we've released, start from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. You're going to tap all your chakra points all the way to the bottom. You're going to release the trauma first. So we've released trauma on relationships. We've released, hey, Ms. Callie, it's good to see you. I'm wearing the bling. I'm wearing the bling you guys make, right? And the anklet, this one's down to one charm. That's how much haterade I've had this week. Look at that. I've got one charm left on this thing. It took a beat down this week, and the anklet just dissolved. Like it lasted 3 hours. That's how much hate I got. But now everybody's been complimenting on my earrings today, doing my DoorDash runs. So they've been commenting me on my bling. So everybody, make sure you're following Miss Callie too there. She's probably the best tarot reader I've seen on here. And she has fantastic spiritual cleanse products, right? I use all of her products. I use them a lot, right? I did the bath last night. She's got bath bombs. She's got shower gels, shower stuff that she does, sugar scrubs. Start doing some spiritual cleansing, guys, because the energy, that's why we're out here tapping about relationships at dusk, right? Because this was a beautiful day. The birds are singing. They're still out here singing. The sunset's taking its time going down. It's beautiful here in Bristol, Tennessee. And it's just this heaviness. And I am so tired of having beautiful days and just this heaviness. So I'm going to be out here tapping, every day. And I would highly recommend checking out her website. She's got some free spiritual cleansing tips on there too, along with the products. They work, guys. I've test drove them a lot. I do a lot of spiritual work, and I needed something more heavy duty, right? Because I do the prayer and the fasting, but sometimes you need a little extra, and her stuff really does work. It's, it's made with love, and it's got a high vibrational frequency to it. And as you wash with it, it does change your vibrational level, and that's technically what we're out here doing with the tapping. You want to change your vibration so that you can start to bring in those things that you're looking to bring in, right? So things that we released today, we released trauma on relationships, sadness, depression, anger, frustration. We released those first when we tapped. Then we received a blanket blessing, right? And I changed the verbiage. I know got the intuitive prompt from Ms. Callie there. I need to change my verbiage a little bit. So we did change it up today. I did it as if I've already got it, right? I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I am loved. I am worthy to be loved. I'm vibrating at my maximum money magnet frequency, and I am at peace. Thank you, Spirit Team. More, please. I changed the whole verbiage up on that, and I feel a little bit different right now, right? I feel like I've got some energy versus being energy drained, right? Hey, Mike, that's my biggest fan there, Mike. But yeah, if you want to, you can watch the replay, and the last week's is on there too already, and this is a good one to replay because I'm tired of old sneaky leaks, hitting me up, and people from the past that I've left in the past, and they just magically swing back around right when you're feeling that drain, right? That's an energy drain. So you want to make sure that you're calling your power back, right? Miss Callie's got instructions on her website with the verbiage on how to do that. You want to make sure you're praying some Psalms, right? Psalms 23, Psalms 91 before you go to bed, right? Say it with your whole chest. Don't just recite it. Do it in front of a mirror if you can, because that's some extra mojo. If you know. And I'm coming out with some, candles that will help you manifest. right? I've got one that's pretty fire called Battleship. And it's as a result of having to deal with haters every day of the week. You know, if you do spiritual work, you've got a lot of haters, right? And I've got my go ahead from my spirit squad to start doing return to sender candles. I've test drove several of them. They're very strong. They're very strong, right? I've got a sprinkle of several types of oils, that I've used in it, and I've infused a lot of prayer, to bring about justice and return all that negativity back to where it came from, right? And it does work. Hold on. Which of the objects are used in touchdowns? Which of these objects are used in touchdowns? Which of these objects is worn on the head? Hold on, I gotta take it off the thing here. I don't know. Like, how do you do this puzzle, man? What even is that? Oh, it wants you to click on it. Good God. Okay, that's not stressful. Which of these objects has feathers? Oh, that's a whole puzzle. A duck has feathers. Which of these objects lives in water? We got a dolphin. Is used for photography. Oh, they want you to click all of them? Okay, so FYI, anybody having to do that puzzle, gotta help you, right? The light just came on. Light. I've been out here for 2 hours and the light just came on, so that's confirmation. Spirit's moving, right? It's motion sensor too, by the way. Should be blinking off and on. It just now came on, but yeah. I don't. That's different. Like, you have to click everything related to the feathers or everything related to the camera or whatever. Like, so just FYI. Like, I messed a couple of those up. Um, if you get that one, if you're going live and you get that little pop up, it's a little different. Like, you have to actually click on every single thing related to feathers or every single thing related to photography. Like, who knows? Like, that's a new one. I guess they getting trying to get smarter than the robots. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I release all you guys' energy back to you. I speak a blessing over all of everybody that's viewing this now and later. I speak that you guys will have a fantastic week. I speak that you are blessed, you are highly favored, and you are a money magnet. You are vibrating at your maximum frequency. You are worthy of those things. And I speak this forth through the blood in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen and amen. Above, so below, on earth as it is in heaven, inside and out, mind, body, spirit, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual, without a doubt. And so it is. Amen and amen. Bye, everybody. Bye, Miss Mary Jane. Bye, here. Bye, Stacia. Bye, Miss Callie. Bye, Mike. And confirmation, that's a Hemi going by. Bristol Motor Speedway. Right. Thank you for everybody that liked. Thank you everybody that shared. And we will do this again next week. Same time, same channel. Right. And replay will be up in about 3 hours. Give me about 3 hours and I'll have it on there. Thank you.